Professional development plays an integral role in the advancement of our practice as educators. But how do we engage in effective and meaningful professional development when time is so hard to find? Let's be honest, we all know we are currently dealing with some very real issues, and a lack of subs, coverage, and time out of the classroom remain high on the list. Let's name this barrier a lack of time for meaningful professional development. We can frame this barrier on the UDL guidelines in the area of recruiting interest, specifically checkpoint 7.2, optimize relevance, value, and authenticity. Let's tame this barrier with a simple strategy called microlearning. When we think about learners in our space, we sometimes notice disconnection, disengagement, and lack of motivation. Our natural response as teachers is to remove that barrier by finding ways to make connections, engage our learners, and help provide motivation within the learning. This translates to professional development also. According to Dr. Al-Qurashi, author of Bitesized Learning, Small, Short, and Focused, microlearning is a teaching strategy that uses a series of short segments of content combined with short activities. We have also heard this referred to as bite-sized learning, as it utilizes small, well-planned, bite-sized chunks of units or activities. When we think about professional development through a universally designed lens, we need to think about this idea of providing small, bite-sized chunks of learning. Not only is it important during this current moment, given the lack of time that we all have, but it reduces our cognitive overload that can happen when too much material is delivered, causing us to shut down with regards to learning. When approaching professional development using the strategy of microlearning, follow these 3 steps. First, set a clear goal for learning. Each bite-sized learning should focus on one goal. Second, break down the learning into small bites. According to Hattie and Gates, from Visible Learning and the Science of How We Learn, learning new material and skills that is spread out across several sessions is more effective than one single longer session when we think about retaining information. In the classroom, this microlearning should not exceed 15 to 20 minutes. Why can't professional development mimic this? Finally, the third step is to create a mini activity to go along with the bite-sized learning. This should be meaningful and short, but challenging, and followed by immediate feedback as best possible. This allows participants to correct misunderstandings that can influence future learning. Let's use UDL as a guide for best practice with professional development. Let's practice with teachers what we preach for classrooms.